Hello, Jake. Hello, Jake. Jake? Oh, hello, Gary Ray. What you reading? A book? A Guide to Successful Dating. I can help you with that. Yeah? You are going to help me to improve my dates? I don't think so. Jake, I have you know, in my younger days, I was known to take out many ladies. Now your that goes out no rotten than you do. Are you trying to tell me I'm old? Well, yes, and old as the hell. I don't consider myself being over the hill. Ha! Not only you're old as the hell, but you're way deep in the valley. Down in the valley, valley's alone. Jake, I have you know that I'm only middle-aged. Middle-aged? Ha! That's the last. Nine lets you expect to live to 140. Just forget about my age, Jake, and let's get back to your dating issue. How come you think that you have bad dates? Well, I talk too much. I talk all the way to my dates. I can't keep my mouth shut. Well, I got an excellent story about talking too much. Oh no, is this one of those once upon a time stories? No. This happened to me a couple years ago. Oh, it's one of those stretch the truth 20 feet stories. It got a great lesson why you should not talk too much. Well, I don't want to hear it. A couple of years ago, I was in North Dakota. He won't take no for an answer. I was walking down a country road, and up ahead of me, I saw something amazing. Wow! What was so amazing? Two birds and a frog. What? What's so amazing about two birds and a frog? Nothing. Except these two birds and a frog were talking to each other. Oh, great. Now he's stretching this story to 50 feet now. But they were all sad. They were all in tears. Oh, that just breaks my heart. Why were they all sad? Because it was time for the two birds to fly south for the winter. And they had to leave their good friend, the frog. Well, you can understand. But the time the frog hops down south, it'll be time to come back. Oh, couldn't he took a dust? He didn't have any money. Oh, great. I should have known better than ask a dumb question. The frog said, "Wait a minute, I got a good idea. Let me guess." The frog had a good idea because he was not a bird brain. He told the birds to wait there, and he went hopping down the road, then hopping over the hill. I don't know where he went after that. But then shortly he came back hopping over the hill with this big long stick in his mouth. Did he learn how to fetch a stick from a talking dog? He dropped the stick in front of the birds and told them to pick up the stick at each end with their beaks. And they did. Then he grabbed a hold of the stick in the center of it with his mouth. This story is as exciting as a sword told. The birds started flapping their wings, and off they went in the sky. High, 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 there they were, two birds and a frog flying in the sky. Do you see them? Oh yeah, I see Superman too. Of course I don't see them. Well, soon this big bird came flying by, and he saw the two birds and frog, and he said to himself, "That's a good idea. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Besides stretching this truth for 80 feet now, if the big bird, was clear up high in the sky, and you're clear down here on the ground, how could you hear him talking?" Well, Jake, you got me there. I really could not hear him talking. Well, good. I'm glad you admit that. But I waited until the bird came down, and he told me all about what happened. Oh, great. Now he's stretching the truth 100 feet. What next? Well, this is what happened. The big bird flew in front of the two birds and the frog and said, "That's a good idea. Who thought of it?" And the frog said, "I did." The moral of the story is that sometimes it pays to keep your mouth shut. Well, folks, that's what I call a tall tale. That's our show for today. Hope you enjoy it. And come back in a few weeks and see our next show. So long. Goodbye. Wait a minute, Gary. I got to turn this camera off. Now, how do you do it?